Celebrity couples come and go, but these two? They always manage to find their way back into the spotlight. That's right, the internet's most captivating pair
Hey babe, it's me. I just want to call and tell you that I love you so.
is making headlines again, and this time, people are absolutely freaking out. If you thought what you just heard was crazy, get ready to be completely shocked because this is only the beginning. Buckle up, because the tea is scorching hot and messy. It all started with a voicemail. I've been seeing TikToks, tweets, and Instagram posts everywhere claiming that a bombshell voicemail from Justin to Selena leaked in 2025. People are making reaction videos, coming up with wild theories, and the comment sections are going crazy. But here's where we need to stop and take a breath before we get carried away. According to actual facts, this viral voicemail story isn't something new happening in 2025. The leaked voicemail actually refers to a 2013 incident, not some fresh drama that just dropped in our laps yesterday. Let me take you back to 2013, when Selena Gomez released her album Stars Dance. If you were a die-hard Selenator back then, you probably remember the track Love Will Remember. For those who need a refresher, the breakup ballad starts with a voicemail that had everyone losing it. The voicemail says, and I quote, "Hey babe, it's me. I just want to call and tell you that I love you so much. I mean, can we just take a moment?" It was pure drama, and the contrast with the song's lyrics just hit even harder. Selena sings, "You said you loved me. I said I loved you back. What happened to that?" Talk about putting your ex on blast in the most artistic way possible. The song actually leaked 2 weeks before the album's official release on July 23, 2013, which just set everything on fire. Entertainment outlets were all over the story. Billboard speculated it was Bieber's voice, and MTV questioned whether the voicemail was really from Biebs. The timing couldn't have been more perfect for maximum drama, as Justin and Selena were in one of their many breakup phases at that time. But here's where it gets even juicier. There was major controversy over whether the voicemail was actually Justin's. Bieber's team went into full damage control mode and denied that the voicemail was his. But why would they deny it if it wasn't a big deal? This is where the plot thickens. According to an online source cited by The Week, Selena had actually told Justin back in February 2013 about using the voicemail. So, if that's true, why would his team deny it? Was Justin blindsided? Did he not expect her to actually use it? Or was this just a PR move to create more buzz? The conflicting stories created a huge divide in the media. Some outlets insisted it wasn't Justin's, while others swore it was the real deal. Meanwhile, Selena herself confirmed the song was about their relationship, adding even more fuel to the fire. Let's be real for a second. Using a personal voicemail in a song like this is something we see all the time now in 2025. But back in 2013, that was next-level tea spilling. Can you imagine if Taylor Swift had included actual voicemails from her exes in her songs? The internet would have absolutely exploded. Actually, let's not give her any ideas. The impact of this voicemail being in the song was huge. Websites like HuffPost covered the leak extensively, and the story even made it to IMDb, where they reported that Justin was completely stunned by Selena, including his voicemail in the track. The personal nature of using an intimate voicemail in a breakup song resonated with fans worldwide. It wasn't just gossip, it was something people could really relate to. Fast forward to 2025, and it seems like history is repeating itself. People are rediscovering or misremembering this 2013 incident, thinking it's brand new drama. This happens all the time in celebrity culture. Old stories get recycled and presented as fresh news, especially when they're tied to current drama. But before we go further, let's clear up an important point. Some people might be wondering, if this voicemail is from 2013, why is it suddenly going viral again in 2025? Well, that's the power of social media algorithms and the never-ending obsession with Justin and Selena's relationship. Even though both have moved on, Justin married Hailey Bieber in 2018, and they welcomed their son, Jack Blues, in August 2024, while Selena got engaged to Benny Blanco in December 2024. Fans are still obsessed with their past romance. What's even more interesting is how this old voicemail story fits into the current drama between them. It's like the internet has a collective memory, and when new tensions rise, it dredges up all the receipts from the past. The timing of this resurfacing isn't random. It's connected to everything that's been going down between Justin and Selena recently. I also need to mention something important here. This is a perfect example of why we have to be cautious about what we see trending online. Just because something goes viral doesn't mean it's new, or even true. Always check your sources, do your research, and don't just take everything you see on your feed at face value. Speaking of new drama, let's get into what's really been going on with Justin and Selena in 2025. Trust me, this is the real reason the old voicemail is making the rounds again. The current drama. So, here's where things stand. Selena Gomez announced her engagement to music producer Benny Blanco in December 2024 after going public with their relationship in late 2023. They shared adorable pics on Instagram, and fans were genuinely excited for her. After everything Selena has gone through with her health struggles, career ups and downs, and of course her turbulent relationship history, it seemed like she had finally found her happily ever after. Meanwhile, Justin Bieber married Hailey Baldwin back in 2018, and speaking of drama, things got even more intense when Justin's recent behavior at Coachella raised even more eyebrows. He appeared spaced out, thinner than usual, and somewhat off, which led many to speculate that he might be struggling mentally and emotionally. Some reports even suggested that he wasn't sleeping properly and was visibly distressed. Could this be linked to Selena's engagement? It's hard not to wonder, considering how public and high-profile their past relationship was. But what about Selena? How is she handling all this? Well, she seems unbothered by the chaos. In fact, she was spotted on the set of Only Murders in the Building in April 2025, looking stunning as ever and totally focused on her career. Selena's silence in the face of this drama speaks volumes. She's choosing not to engage and is clearly living her best life with her fiancé, Benny Blanco. They haven't addressed the speculation or made any comments about Justin's posts, and it seems they're staying focused on their work and love life. Meanwhile, Selena and Benny are working on a new album together, reportedly titled I Said I Love You First, which is said to contain personal lyrics. If that's true, it could be a reason for Justin's behavior. Is he preemptively reacting to the album or just struggling with the fact that Selena has truly moved on? Regardless, Selena and Benny continue to thrive, and their relationship appears to be rock solid. Justin, on the other hand, is still making waves with his social media posts, leaving fans wondering what his real intentions are. Is he still emotionally attached to Selena, or is he simply struggling with his own personal issues? Whatever the case may be, it's clear that the drama between Justin and Selena is far from over. Their past may be in the rearview mirror, but their story continues to captivate audiences and fans who are dissecting every move they make. What do you think? Is Justin still holding on to something from the past? Or is it all just coincidental? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Fans still obsessing over every detail, it's clear that the Justin and Selena saga is far from over. Even in 2025, their past relationship continues to be a subject of fascination, with people analyzing everything from social media posts to subtle gestures for any sign of unresolved emotions. The line between personal struggles and public spectacle often blurs, and it seems like Justin and Selena's past will always be a part of their narrative, no matter how much time passes or how much they try to move on. This ongoing fascination with their relationship, paired with the constant buzz of social media, keeps the drama alive, whether they like it or not. Fans will continue to dissect every post, like, and interaction, keeping the Selena-Justin story as pop culture's most enduring love saga. But one thing's for sure, if there's one thing we can count on in celebrity culture, it's that the internet will never forget. And as long as there's speculation, we'll be right here, ready to keep you updated on the latest twists and turns in this never-ending drama. Stay tuned, because this is one story that doesn't seem to be fading into the background anytime soon. What do you think? Does Justin still have feelings for Selena, or is he just dealing with a lot of personal issues? Or maybe, just maybe, it's all part of the bigger celebrity game? Let me know your thoughts. Wasn't just a love story. It was the love story, one that mirrored the chaos, intensity, and passion of young love in the digital age. Fans projected their own emotions onto them, turning their romance into a symbol of hope, heartbreak, and what-ifs. And because it all unfolded so publicly, through Instagram posts, paparazzi photos, cryptic lyrics, and emotional interviews, every moment felt personal, like we were part of the relationship too. That's why, even in 2025, people can't stop watching. It's not just about Justin and Selena anymore, it's about what they represent: nostalgia, innocence lost, and the kind of emotional roller coaster that's hard to look away from. Their story has become embedded in pop culture in a way few others have. It's no longer just about the two of them. It's about the legacy of their love and how it reflects a generation's emotional evolution. So, no, it's not surprising that every lyric, like, and meme is still being picked apart. To many, Justin and Selena aren't just exes. They're, a cultural touchstone. And as long as they both continue to exist in the public eye, the world will keep watching for any sign, any hint, that the book hasn't been fully closed. Forward. It's not always about still being in love. Sometimes. It's about grief for the version of yourself that existed in that past relationship, or the life that might have been. And when you're a global celebrity, those personal reckonings don't happen privately. They unfold on the public stage, amplified by millions of fans, paparazzi lenses, and a hyper-analyzing internet. That's what makes the Justin and Selena saga so enduring. It's not just celebrity gossip, it's a mirror to our own experiences with love, loss, growth, and nostalgia. It's why even a meme or a liked post can send social media into a frenzy. It's why people still debate who hurt who moved on first, and whether anyone ever really moves on at all. As 2025 continues, it's clear that the Jelena story isn't going away anytime soon. Whether Justin and Selena ever interact again or not, their narrative will live on through fan theories, dissected lyrics, and viral throwbacks. Because in the end, we're not just watching their story. We're projecting parts of our own onto it. Would you like me to compile the full script from all these segments into one clean, ready-to-use format for your video? The question of engagement, whether his cryptic social posts were actually aimed at her or not, doesn't even matter at this point. The way fans and the media instantly assumed they were says a lot about how deeply invested we still are in this story. We crave unresolved emotions, leftover feelings, and lingering drama because it keeps the narrative alive. And in many ways, that narrative has only deepened over time due to the mental health and personal challenges both of them have publicly shared. Selena has openly faced lupus, a kidney transplant, and bipolar disorder. Justin has talked about his battle with depression, anxiety, and substance issues. These aren't just headlines. They've become defining parts of who they are in the public eye. So, when Justin shows up looking frail or detached at Coachella, or when reports come out about him acting erratic, struggling with sleep, or barely eating, it hits differently. It's not just celebrity gossip. It's another chapter in a journey fans have followed for years. And the same goes for Selena. Her strength, shown time and time again through her health struggles and heartbreaks, has only pulled fans closer. What keeps this whole saga alive is also the stark contrast in how both of them have handled life after their split. Selena has visibly prioritized her mental well-being, branched out creatively, and stepped deeper into philanthropy. She's building a narrative of empowerment, healing, and reinvention. On the other hand, Justin's path has seemed more rocky. Public battles with health, emotional instability, and talk about his marriage hitting bumps. And this creates a story people can't look away from. One person moving forward, seemingly thriving, while the other is still battling their past. That story hits home for anyone who's ever been in love, who's ever wondered, what if, or seen an ex grow and succeed while you're still picking up the pieces. Selena's engagement announcement? The timing was poetic. December, a season of reflection, is when people look back on their past and prepare for a new chapter. Her announcement didn't just share happiness, it sent a message that part of her story is officially over. If Justin's reaction posts, really, were tied to this, they struck a nerve for a reason. Because who hasn't felt something deep when someone you once held close crosses a major milestone? Without you. Even if you've moved on, even if you're married or starting a family, that emotional sting can still linger. Social media only pours gasoline on the fire. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter give fans a way to relive, reinterpret, and reconstruct every tiny interaction. Fan pages exist solely to analyze anything that could remotely connect the two, like the claim Justin liked and then unliked a photo of Selena and Benny kissing. Even if it's not confirmed, the mere idea of it is enough to spark hundreds of TikTok theories, Instagram breakdowns, and Twitter threads. And the reason this story refuses to die is because, for a lot of people, it's not just about Justin and Selena anymore. It's about us. Our own stories, our breakups, our healing, our growth. Seeing these two navigate love, loss, and transformation is like watching a reflection of our own emotions play out in public. That's what makes celebrity culture what it is. These relationships become mythologies. They become symbols of how we think about love, failure, redemption, and closure. Justin and Selena aren't just two famous names anymore. Their story has become a cultural reference point. Something we come back to again and again because it still feels unfinished. As we step deeper into 2025, this saga isn't over. Selena's upcoming album with Benny, I Said I Love You First, already has fans speculating about lyrics aimed at her past with Justin. And Justin? He might keep posting ambiguous things that fuel more curiosity. Maybe they cross paths at an award show. Maybe a song lyric or a single photo brings it all back into the spotlight. Whatever happens next, one thing's clear. This isn't just about a relationship anymore. It's a phenomenon. Yelena has evolved into something bigger than them, both. It's a living, breathing story we keep rewriting, reinterpreting, and replaying. Because it resonates. And that wraps up this deep dive. If you want more of this kind of content, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss any uploads, and make sure to check out the suggested videos showing on your screen. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your take on this never-ending saga.